everybody. This is William Bibbiani from Crave Online, and we are here at the big gala spectacular premiere at the Los Angeles Cinerama Dome for Alex Cross, starring Tyler Perry, directed by Rob Cohen. Oh, it's going to be a film. Oh, you're going to see it. It's going to be like, woo! We're going to be talking to all the stars. Check it out.
Inflicting pain is a crucial part of my true calling.
You are sick and twisted.
Dr. Cross, you're taking this personally. By the way, you have a very pretty wife. She looks stunning.
Was that a tough decision for you to kind of take this very dramatic, action-y role? What did you weigh in your head?
No, it wasn't a tough decision at all. I think the only thing that gave me some pause was that Morgan Freeman actually did the role initially, and I didn't want to step in his shoes because he is amazing. So I just wanted to be sure that I did the best job that I could.
Now, when you were creating the character of Alex Cross, did you have anyone physically in mind?
No, I never think about that, and that's why it's not a problem for me. Look, I've been very lucky. I got Morgan Freeman and now Tyler Perry to play my character, and you can't beat that.
I had met Tyler a year before I ever heard of Alex Cross at one of his theater pieces. And I went backstage to meet him, and I was stunned by his size, his gravitas, his intelligence, because I saw the Medea movies, and you can't tell. And then when I saw him in person, I said to him, you could be an action star. He said, well, find me a black XXX, he said. I said, okay, done. A year later, I get a call from Bill Block and Paul Hansen, the producers of Alex Cross, and they go, we'd like you to read this script. And I go, well, I know the books and the other movies. Who are you thinking of? They said, well, we've actually had a conversation with Tyler Perry. I said, stop conversing. Let's do it. Let's go to Atlanta. Let's meet him. And let's wrap it up, because he is the perfect Alex Cross.
This is somewhat of a loose adaptation, that there are certain elements that have been changed. What's been added or what's been taken away?
Well, there's a couple of new characters in there, but the main thing that's different is that we really go back to the origin story of Alex Cross. We start off when he's a police detective before he ever becomes the brilliant FBI detective that we're more familiar with, profiler. And he's more flawed. He's loving family man, and we see these seminal events that happen in his life that really ultimately forge the character that we're more familiar with today in the books. So it's the origin story of, how we see this man tested.
Well, I'm Janelle Cross, who's a pianist, and she likes making pieces. She's making one for her mother throughout the movie. She goes through a lot of emotions throughout the movie based on things that happens to her family.
I'm sort of a troublemaker because I keep messing with the neighbor's dogs with my remote control helicopter.
I get my butt kicked by Tyler Perry.
He seems so warm, though.
He was very warm and generous, a very kind man. But when we yelled action, he just tossed me everywhere, and I love that. I love doing stunts and getting into it. Felt the bruises later. My wrist hurt, but it was great.
I play Pop Jones, which is a student that Tyler Perry is mentoring, so I got to work with him one-on-one. It was really awesome. Everyone's in for a big treat.
I'm a huge fan of James Patterson. I'm a huge fan of the first two with Morgan Freeman, and I'm a huge fan of Tyler Perry. And, he's always one of the best actors in every movie he makes. And in this, he's not the director, writer, or producer, so I'm interested to see what this director's vision was with this great actor,
See if they can really transform him into an action hero.
6'6", 300-pound man who kicked my ass in good deeds. So, the action's believable, y'all. He did pick me up and body slam me, so Matthew Fox is smaller than I. So we'll see what happens.
Well, one thing you've been talking about for a while, even very recently, is a remake of Monster Squad, which you produced. Now, you were saying you want to direct this one. Is that...
Yes.
Would there be a place for Fred Decker in that production at all?
There's always a place for Fred.
Would he be involved, like as a producer, maybe, or any thoughts about that?
I would make him an exec producer.
Would you go back, because Shane Black's original screenplay had people hanging from Zeppelins and everything. Would you consider going back to any of that material, or is it all new?
We looked at that, and, we've tried to guide it into a little more 2013 kind of place. But the fact is, it was one of the favorite movies I ever produced, and
one of my favorite movies, period.
I love that. I love that film has a following.
You've seen, like, the trailers and stuff. You see him, like, he gets to kick a fair amount of ass. Do you think you could still take him?
Who, me and Tyler?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I think I take him on the chessboard.
What's your favorite Medea movie?
I love the first one.
Guy with Mad Black Woman.
I love the second one. I didn't dislike the first one. My favorite one is the family reunion.
I've seen them all. You know, I like the early ones, and I like the last one probably the best.
You know, there's so many Medea moments, but the family reunion.
Family reunion.
I'm the most heart. Cicely Tyson's her big speech in that one really said a lot to this next generation about their duty, responsibility in life.
Medea goes to jail.
Medea goes to jail.
Medea goes to jail.
I guess, because I could relate to this character.
The last one I saw was Witness Protection, but I like all of them. Yeah, I think Tyler in doing this role is so brave. I admire him so much. He's a filmmaker. He's a writer, a producer. He's an actor, and he has embraced this role so much. And I saw the effort and the work that he put into really embracing this and really making it his own and bringing something really fresh to the screen, fresh for his audience, fresh for a new generation of watchers, for moviegoers, for Alex Cross. Really rooting for him.
I like Medea's family reunion.
That's the winner. That's the most votes as of you.
That had a lot of heart.
I'm going to enjoy this.